Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what exactly is going on. Um, yeah, so what I wanted to do was, let's do a little fun video, okay, of my reactions to some things. Who really? I know you don't really care, okay? I get that. I get it. But just entertain me for a second. I mean, what do you got to lose? So, I'm doing a little search here for Mayor Nichols uh, and the Mayor Nichols attorney and the mole. All right, so there is no mole. All right, so I gotta tell you, this cracked me up when I saw this yesterday or the day before. Okay, so here we have Seattle, the Seattle attorney. He goes on a press conference. First of all, okay, I'm sitting here at home. I'm watching Judge Judy, okay, and I'm hearing Cairo 7 News talk about something big is happening at 5:30. The the mayor's office, and then they laid it out, and I know liberals, I know them, so I knew exactly what was going to happen. Cairo 7 was setting you up for they were preparing the table for the mayor's office and the attorney. So here's what happened. Apparently, allegedly, 20 years ago, Mayor Pervert I'm sorry, Murray, Mayor Murray, I call him Nichols, that's the governor. Mayor Murray, Ed Murray, apparently raped some underage kids 20 years ago. Allegedly. Now, that on his face is bad enough. I mean, just to have somebody come up and say, hey, yeah, um, this man raped me 15 years ago. I mean, do you know how, I mean, what you'd have to do to be that type of person? Okay. The the news media is complicit in this because they came out and they made it sound like he was going to just drop a bombshell on us. And I'll tell you, it landed dead flat. Okay, now let me try something else. Mayor Murray, attorney, YouTube, mole. That should do it. All right, so it's a doctor's note too. This isn't funny. So I'm sitting here and I'm hearing the way the news media is setting this up, okay? And I'm going, hold on just a second. And I'm saying to myself, this is funny. This is rich. Okay? This is rich, okay? So they're going to just set it up perfectly for him to really make excuses. Now listen, here's how it starts. Okay, here we go. Here's how it all started. Okay, so here comes the slick attorney, right? Everything's all in place.
Given the circumstances, I felt it necessary to respond, especially since today we learned what I consider to be game-changing information. And I want to share it with you. I'd be remiss if I didn't say that unfortunately...
It's a terrible camera angle. And I'm sorry about the audio.
It's the product of a complaint, and it's something I've had to respond to. It's not something I feel comfortable with. Previously, as you know, false allegations were brought against the mayor. He was pushing the marriage equality. They're found to be false.
Here we go. First red flag. He comes out, first thing he says is that he attacks the people who were allegedly raped. So he says, you know, this all came out when the mayor was pushing for equal protections for marriage, and that the people that were the plaintiffs are well, don't you know they're just right-wing anti-gays. Watch.
Law enforcement, and that worthy of being published by the Seattle Times.
I don't know why it's doing that.
These accusers were aligned with.
Here we go. Here we go. The accusers were aligned. So let's first. I don't know why all this crap is going on like this. Oh my God. Okay, how about that? Is that it? Gee whiz. Now listen to.
Anti-gay organization. And now in the custody.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. This is just. I need to clear it all out. It's just stupid. Right?
This lawsuit has been very low. It's the product of a complaint. It's something I've had to respond to. It's not something I feel comfortable with. Previously, as you know, false allegations were brought against the mayor.
And he's trying to be all soft-spoken too. Not agitated.
And not worthy of being published by the Seattle Times. These accusers.
Right. Only because it's a liberal mayor. I can guarantee you. Just look at Fox News and Bill O'Reilly. Guarantee you, if this was a righty or somebody that was not a leftist mayor, they'd be all over him. That's all the evidence that you need.
Were aligned with a virulent
anti-gay. Right.
And now in the custody. The mayoral election.
Did you hear somebody laughing? I think somebody was laughing in the audience. Let's go back to that real quick. Hold on. Yeah, somebody laughed at him because they know what he's doing.
We have allegations dating back 30 years. We have to understand what the heart of the accuser's allegation is.
Okay. We have to understand what the heart of the accuser's allegation is. The heart of his allegation is that a grown man raped him. The heart of the allegation is not whether or not there's a mole or some kind of spot. Maybe a piece of pepperoni got stuck to the guy's groin. But the heart of it is we got to focus on this mole. And the mole tells everything. Why there was a mole there. The guy saw the mole 30 years ago. Now there's not a mole. Whoa. The mayor didn't have the mole disappear. Whoa. Maybe the guy was mistaken about the mole.
It's the detailing of Mayor Murray's private anatomy. Sure, addresses and phone numbers are publicly available. Not important.
Okay, now what he just tried to insinuate was that you could make an allegation against anybody. You can say anything you want. Public records are available. You know where people lived 30 years ago, what the house is. But let me just tell you, you don't know what the inside of somebody's house is. And this guy's trying to let you know that, they said that he's got this mole on his privates, and why this doctor said he doesn't have a mole on his privates. So therefore, they're lying.
But this is the heart of the allegation. This morning, Mayor Murray submitted to a physical examination by his doctor, Polygraph. It was found to be no mole or bump in his private anatomy as alleged by the accuser. In fact, I'll just read from what he said.
See, it says in fact. In fact. Now, if I was a body language expert, and I'm not an expert in body language, but look at the way his body shifts. Look at the way his head tilts down, his eyes narrow, and look at the way that he kind of, for a split second, it's uncomfortable. Now he's heading for, well, let me, this is what the doctor said.
Said, no dermatological lesions such as mole, freckle, or keratosis present. That was the conclusion. In 2015, on a normal exam, finding of no abnormalities in that area. This is game-changing.
See, now he goes on his public spiel. Okay, now he's going to go on and he's going to do what lawyers do, and that is try to close the case in your mind before it even starts.
This is the heart of the allegations, and they're false. The complaint is meritless and now proven to be as such.
Okay, so that's a pretty big jump. It's now been proven to be such. Why? Why has it been proven to be such? It's been proven to be such because the mayor's doctors have examined him and came out with what? No, we won't see a mole down there. There's no evidence that one's been gone. Like they would say if there was any evidence that one had been gone. You can't go back into Mayor Murray's records and find out if a mole had been removed from his private parts, and I pretty much guarantee if there's not one there and the victim said that there was one there, most likely he took those off had those taken off. Who can unseal those medical records? Nobody. So the mayor's in the clear, he thinks.
There's no air in that balloon. In fact, if you think about it.
Now you see, now what? Look at his body language again. Okay, that's more lawyer talk. Okay, and he's like, in fact, if you think about it, right?
The accuser provided false information to his own lawyers.
So now he's trying to use his truth, supersede the whole court, everything, and say, boom, this is it. See, he even lied to his own attorneys. Well, that's if we believe you, but most people aren't believing you.
Who relied on that false information drafting the complaint. He has absolutely no credibility. And the case should be dropped, and ask his lawyers, now that they know.
I ask his lawyers, and now watch him again. Look at his face. Like, now that they know, right?
To drop the complaint. Lastly, I want to say.
What I love this last part, where he thinks he's got all his prepared statement. He's got the Seattle liberal news media just eating everything up. And now he thinks he's going to skate out of there. And he's got this. I got all these papers for you guys. Here's more propaganda. Take it. I got to go, though. I got to, yeah, I got something else going on later. Whoa. I'll take a question. Whoa. I got to go, guys. But here's my stack of papers for y'all. I got one for everybody. They weren't buying it.
I have deep respect for the press. You do a great job, and it's a hard job. But I will say, in my view, the Seattle Times rushed to publish the story without giving us a chance to debunk it.
Right.
It's extraordinarily unfair to the mayor. He's in the midst of a mayoral campaign, and trying to put the feathers back in that pillow is going to be very difficult. But the reality is, based on facts.
I'm sorry, it's just so funny watching this guy's slimy, sweaty, bald head and his this guy is lying through his teeth.
Not not allegations. There is no credibility to that story. Thank you. Lastly, I do have copies of the relevant portions of
Here's what. So he's got copies of these papers, right? And he steps aside. He's like, he's got to go. Why? I just barely had time for this minor meeting. I got something much more important to do. Here's one of my papers. Here, everybody, you take it. And then they just go crazy. They're like, but Mayor, what about this? But is he going to submit to his own doctor or one of our doctors of our choosing?
What has been deleted, things that are irrelevant, medication stuff, and I'm happy to pass those out. So there's
He's
no
happy
issue
to.
as to the veracity of what I'm saying.
He's happy. He's happy to pass it out. Now he's trying to gather stuff up. He wants to go. He wants to get out of there. It's not
Is
happening.
the current accuser
He's ready to leave.
aligned with
Did
what has been deleted, things that are irrelevant, medication stuff, of the example. What has been deleted, things that are irrelevant, medication stuff.
right? Okay, so we didn't get to that last part, but the point is, we're told, we need investigations for everything. Okay, I mean literally everything under the sun needs an investigation. But all of a sudden, the mayor, well, no investigation here, huh? Give me a break.